We are now sitting in the boutique called Trendzeit in Vienna, and next to me Doris Huxholt, the designer from the label Hold. We met her at the fair Edelstoff in Vienna, and we promised to visit her in the shop. And so, hi Doris, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. What's the special feature of your brand?
Hold is about unique essentials for your everyday life. When I design, I focus very much on every single garment. I work a lot with details. I pay a lot of attention to the fabrics. And the pieces can be worn like from day to night. They can be dressed up or dressed down. They have to be kind of multifunctional from a styling point of view, because if you invest in a piece, you want to wear them quite a lot. And also I'm very customer aware. I pay a lot of attention to the fit, how you feel when you wear the garment. You know, women want to feel great in their clothes, but we still want to be comfortable. But comfort doesn't necessarily mean sweatpants and a hoodie. You know, it can be silk, it can be wool, anything.
How did you come up with the idea to establish a fashion label, and when was it?
Yeah. I actually always knew that I wanted to be a fashion designer. Not necessarily a fashion designer, but I knew I wanted to have a creative job or to create something. I was a very crafty child. You know, I was like draping scarves to make some kind of costumes and drawing a lot. So I always knew what I wanted to do, and during my time at university, it was always the back of my mind, like to make my own brand. And then I graduated from fashion school and I started working in the industry. And I just have a lot of ideas I want to create, and I have the skills, I have the tailoring skills to realize them. So 2 years ago, like almost 2 years ago, I decided I'm just gonna do it and see how it goes.
Wow. And where does your inspiration for the designs come from?
Everything inspires me. Like, I absorb everything around me. When I design, I try not to overthink too much. I work very intuitively, and I listen to my instincts when I'm picking the fabrics, making the color palette. It's all about feelings to me when it comes to designing.
And are there other popular designers who have influenced you, or?
Not one in particular. I mean, I look at everything. I look at designers, what others are doing. I look what others have done, like in the past, all the fashion evolvement. But there's not one I want like to be like them or to have that kind of style. I very much look out to be true to myself.
And where does the production take place?
Everything is produced in Austria, particularly in Burgenland. 100% there, yeah.
And which materials do you use?
Materials are very, very important to me, and I work a lot with coats and jackets, so like wool and wool blends are very important to me. For summer, I like to work with viscose, or silk, for example, has this kind of luxury feel to it. I'm very picky when it comes to buying the fabrics for my collection. They have to be highest quality and perfect color, and I always try, if I find a fabric I really like, I always try to then find the perfect shape, the perfect pattern for it. You can have a jacket, for example, and have like a nice fabric, but it still looks like average. But if you find the perfect fit with the perfect material, you have an outstanding piece. So that's what I'm looking for.
Who is your target group? More adolescents or older people?
I don't stick very much to demographic, but the usual customer is like starting from 25, 30s. They're women who appreciate the style and the quality and everything that went into creating one garment, and they have like a sort of timeless sense of style, but still want something special without like without it being loud or like a screaming red jacket or, that kind of thing.
We are here in the boutique Trendzeit where you sell your clothes. Are there other places where you sell your clothes or like an online shop or something?
The main part of the collection is being sold here at the Trendzeit. There's also another shop in Vienna in the 2nd district and 2 others in Stockerau and in Wels. And online I'm part of Lieblingsbrand.at.
Cool. What are your goals for the future?
Obviously, I want the brand to grow step by step. I don't want to rush things. When it comes to business decisions, I really think a lot about it. I want to make the right decisions, and I want to increase brand awareness and also build a strong connection to my customers. I think customers can be very loyal, and I want to enforce that.
Now you mainly create fashion for women. Is it planned to design menswear in the future too, or?
As of right now, I'm just doing women's wear, but I studied menswear at university. I studied in Milan fashion design, so I did a lot of menswear there, and I really, really enjoyed it. I think it's very interesting because menswear you work a lot with details, and that's what I really like, and the fabrics. So maybe for the future.
Milan sounds very interesting. Why Milan?
I started like my fashion education in Vienna when I was 14. I went to Fashion Institute of Vienna in the Castle Hetzendorf, and I did 5 years there, focusing on pattern making and garments and sewing. And after my A-levels there, I decided I want to see something else. So I went to Milan and studied fashion design there because I think there's a lot of fashion, and it's very business oriented too, and it was a great experience abroad. So I learned so much there. Yeah.
And now you live in Vienna?
Yes, after studies I got a job also as a fashion designer in Vienna, so I came back, and 2 years ago I also started my own brand.
Wow. Thank you for the interview and all the best from us.
Thank you.